You know what? On the back of that performance and all the others, just the nature, the dominance, the way he's beating these top fighters, you got to put him. I don't see how you can't put him. Is he the greatest? Man like Cam. Can we talk to UFC 242 for a second? All right then. So Khabib gets it done in spectacular fashion against Dustin Diamond Poirier. Now, I don't know anyone who didn't see that coming. That Dustin was going to get taken down, grounded and pounded, and then ultimately Khabib was going to submit him. It followed the script. So I don't think there's really a lot of story in there. I think the story here is, how good is Khabib? Where does he sit now on the pound for pound list? So we did get rocked. I'm gonna give it to Dustin Poirier. He did rock him. And he did threaten the guillotine. So it's a shame he didn't fling his right leg over for the full guard, because the result could have been different, right? He could have got the submission on Khabib. But nevertheless, man, how good is this? How good is Khabib? How good is this dude? Where are we putting him on the Mount Rushmore of MMA? Is he above Fedor now? Is he better pound for pound than Johnny Burns Jones? How about George? Hold that thought, we're gonna come to George in a second. I don't know, I can't make an argument here for this geezer not being number one. Look at him now, 28-0. Smashing the best lightweights in the world and making them look like novices. Putting them on the ground, riding them on the fence, and punching their faces in. Talking to them all the while. This is mad. This geezer is on a different level altogether. I don't know who's going to beat him. I don't know who's going to beat him at the weight. Tell me in the comments, yeah. You know somebody that could beat this geezer. Put it in the comments, because I don't know the name. I don't know. Two things I want to talk to very quickly about the way Khabib fights. So first, it feels like, I heard the analogy made that it feels like he's a grandmaster playing chess. In that, what he's doing that's very special. Mixed martial arts for the most part it's a skullduggerous game, right? The way that you win is by tricking your opponent into thinking you're going to do something that you're not going to do, yeah? So George St. Pierre was brilliant at it back in the day. Low kick, low kick, low kick on Matt Hughes' rematch. Low kick, low kick, low kick. Matt Hughes defends a low kick, comes up high, knocks out Matt Hughes. How about Daniel Cormier, Stipe Miocic, the rematch? Stipe's attacking the head all fight, makes an adjustment, starts coming down to the body, ultimately wins in the fight. So for me, MMA is a game of skullduggery, a chess game even. You want to convince your opponent that you're going to do something, and then you do something different, and that ends the fight. Khabib ain't even playing that game. Khabib is coming in and he's got one plan, and that's the plan. He ain't deviating from that plan. There is no contingency. I'm going to walk you down, yeah, strike with you a little bit, and then I'm going to take you down and I'm going to ground and pound it. If you offer up a sub or a rear naked, I'm taking it. This dude is the only champion, so he's undefeated, yeah, 28-0. He's the only top level dude that doesn't play that game. You can train for this dude, yeah, because you know exactly what he's going to do, but because he's so good at it, it don't even make no difference. So man's likening it to chess, right? You know, he used to play chess and it used to say check in 5. That's the game that he's playing. If you do this, if you try and strike with him, he goes low for the explosive single leg. He's got an answer for whatever you do, and that's super high level. And he ain't changing, yeah? He ain't gonna come in there and start kickboxing with you. He's gonna try and take you down, low single leg, push you back to the cage, ride you out, wrist control, ground and pound submission. He's a bit alright, ain't it, Khabib? Why? We'll talk to the after fight as well, the post-fight presser. So it feels like UFC as an entity is trying to move away from this entertainment nonsense, and it can afford to on the back of the ESPN deal. The ESPN deal basically means that pay-per-view doesn't hold as much weight, right? So they're less at the behest of a man like Conor McGregor. it doesn't mean as much to them, right? He no longer holds all the cards, and it looks like a lot of fighters are kind of corralling around that thesis. So Jorge Masvidal and Nate Diaz in the books for November. Nobody needs Conor McGregor. Khabib didn't even mention him, apart from to say that who needs this bullshit guy? Khabib just wants to fight, yeah. He's not concerned with the outside the octagon antics. He wants a geezer that's going to respect him in the build-up and come in there and give it his all in the octagon. Nothing more or less, just like Dustin Poirier did, right? Exactly that, no more, no less. So all the charity stuff that they talked about, all the respect, the way that Khabib's been brought up, he talked to that after the fight. Conor's getting corralled out, isn't it? The irony being though, I think outside of Tony Ferguson, who threatens the DAS always, crazy orthodox stand-up as well, George St. Pierre, who Dana said, yeah, he might get it done if Tony Ferguson can't make it, and if Conor can't make it. Outside of them two, Conor, right? Conor's the only one that has explosive, very, very quick, really good stand-up, half decent takedown. Conor might be the only dude to be able to get it done in a rematch. Does he deserve it? Well, that's a different question, isn't it? That's a different question still. He doesn't deserve it. He's been out the octagon for long now. His last victory was long ago against Eddie Alvarez, and then he's gone and fought Mayweather. He hasn't been in the octagon for ages. He doesn't deserve it, and he definitely doesn't deserve it ahead of Tony Ferguson. 12 fight win streak. The dude has been bodying killers all round. Tony Ferguson, give that fella the shot. But Dana White's already set it up, right? If Tony can't get it, Dana says, if Tony's not ready, we will slip Conor McGregor in there. So subliminally, he's already prepping fans for the Conor rematch, because ultimately it makes too much money. I don't know. So where we're putting Khabib on the pound for pound list, you know what, on the back of that performance and all the others, just the nature, the dominance, the way he's beating these top fighters, you gotta put him, I don't see how you can't put him. Is he the greatest? He's gotta be top 3, eh? Fedor, George, Johnny Bones Jones, Anderson. He's gotta be in there somewhere. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what's next for Conor, what's next for Khabib, what's next for Tony. Can't wait for all these fights to materialise. Plus, November 2nd, Nate Diaz versus Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Nuts fight. Two gangsters gonna try and walk each other down and punch each other out. Khabib antithesis. No lay and pray here or ground and pound. These two are gonna knock each other out. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, comment, and smash that subscribe button. See you on the next video.